Did you know that every atom in your body was forged inside the nuclear furnace of a dying star billions of years ago? You are literally made of stardust that has traveled across the galaxy for eons before becoming part of you. Carl Sagan wasn't being poetic when he said, "We are made of star stuff." He was stating a profound scientific truth that connects every human being to the cosmos in the most intimate way possible. But here's what will blow your mind. Do you know which elements in your body came from the most violent explosions in the universe? The discovery that shocked astronomers. Alarms started blaring at observatories across 3 continents when the data came in. Something massive was barreling through our solar system, and it wasn't supposed to be there. Just weeks ago, the most sensitive gravitational wave detectors on Earth picked up an anomaly that made veteran astronomers do double takes at their screens. This wasn't your typical asteroid or comet announcement buried in some obscure scientific journal. This was an emergency alert that had space agencies scrambling to redirect their most powerful telescopes toward a single point in space. The object's gravitational signature was so pronounced that it actually bent the trajectory of nearby space debris, creating a cosmic wake that screamed, "I'm here," to anyone paying attention. What really sent shockwaves through the scientific community wasn't just the size. Though at 10 times larger than Oumuamua, it's absolutely colossal. But the timing. 2 interstellar visitors in less than a decade defies every statistical model we have about these cosmic wanderers. The discovery team at the European Southern Observatory couldn't believe their instruments at first, running diagnostics 3 times before accepting what they were seeing. Unlike Oumuamua's stealthy approach that caught us completely off guard, this behemoth announced its presence like a cosmic freight train, giving us unprecedented advance warning, and the chance to study an interstellar visitor while it's still approaching rather than racing away from us. Size comparison. What if I told you that right now, something the size of Manhattan is silently cruising through our solar system at 26 kilometers per second? This new interstellar visitor makes Oumuamua look like a pebble next to a skyscraper. We're talking about an object so massive that if you placed it next to the Empire State Building, the building would look like a toothpick. To put this in perspective that'll blow your mind, Oumuamua was roughly 400 meters long, about the length of 4 football fields. This new cosmic giant? We're looking at something approaching 4 kilometers in length. That's not just big, that's monumentally huge by space rock standards. The sheer volume difference is staggering. You could fit over 1,000 Oumuamuas inside this thing and still have room left over. When astronomers first calculated its dimensions, they had to recalibrate their instruments because the readings seemed impossible. This isn't just another space rock drifting through the void, this is a cosmic mountain, a wandering piece of another star system that somehow found its way to our neighborhood. The gravitational influence alone is enough to slightly alter the orbits of smaller asteroids in its path. If Oumuamua was nature's postcard from another star system, this new visitor is like receiving an entire encyclopedia. The amount of data we can gather from something this size could revolutionize our understanding of interstellar objects and the distant worlds they come from. We're witnessing something that happens maybe once in a human lifetime. The trajectory mystery. Every computer model says this shouldn't exist, yet here it is, defying the laws of celestial mechanics as we know them. This massive interstellar wanderer is following a hyperbolic orbit so extreme that it's rewriting textbooks on how objects move through space. Unlike anything in our solar system that follows predictable elliptical paths around the sun, this cosmic giant is on a one-way ticket to nowhere, traveling on a trajectory that screams, "I'm not from around here." What's absolutely mind-bending is where it came from. Deep space analysis suggests this visitor originated from a stellar region over 100 light-years away, meaning it's been traveling through the cosmic void for potentially millions of years before stumbling into our neighborhood. The orbital mechanics team at NASA had to create entirely new calculation models because this object's path doesn't match any known gravitational influences in our solar system. It's approaching from an angle that suggests it came from the direction of the constellation Lyra. But here's where it gets really weird. Its velocity and trajectory indicate it may have been gravitationally slingshot by multiple star systems during its epic journey across the galaxy. The precision of its path is so mathematically perfect that some scientists are questioning whether this could be natural at all. This isn't just a random space rock that happened to wander into our solar system. This is a cosmic bullet fired from the depths of interstellar space with surgical precision, following a trajectory that will take it past our sun and back out into the infinite darkness of deep space. Composition secrets revealed. Scientists just discovered something that's making them question everything they thought they knew about space rocks. This interstellar giant isn't made of what it should be made of. When the first spectral analysis data came back from the Hubble Space Telescope, the research team stared at their screens in complete bewilderment because the light signatures were unlike anything in our cosmic catalog. This massive visitor is reflecting sunlight in patterns that suggest a composition so bizarre it's forcing astronomers to rewrite the periodic table of space objects. The surface appears to be a patchwork of materials that shouldn't exist together. Metallic compounds mixed with crystalline structures that only form under extreme pressure conditions found in the cores of dying stars. What's absolutely fascinating is that different sections of the object are showing completely different spectral signatures, as if it's a cosmic Frankenstein monster assembled from the remnants of multiple stellar systems. The infrared readings reveal temperature variations across its surface that indicate some areas are absorbing heat while others are reflecting it, creating a thermal map that looks more like abstract art than natural geology. Most shocking of all, there are regions showing traces of rare earth elements that are virtually impossible to find in natural asteroids, leading some researchers to wonder if we're looking at processed materials rather than raw space rock. The chemical fingerprint is so unique that it's like nothing we've ever encountered in our solar system, suggesting this wandering giant carries the geological history of alien worlds within its very structure. The acceleration anomaly returns. Houston, we have a problem, and it's accelerating when it absolutely shouldn't be. Just like Oumuamua's infamous speed boost that left scientists scratching their heads, this colossal interstellar visitor is pulling the exact same impossible stunt, but on a scale that's making physicists lose sleep worldwide. As this massive object approaches our sun, it's gaining velocity in ways that completely violate our understanding of orbital mechanics, speeding up without any visible propulsion system or outgassing that could explain the acceleration. The numbers are absolutely staggering. We're talking about a 4-kilometer-long object somehow adding an extra 0.3 kilometers per second to its velocity, which in space terms is like a freight train suddenly sprouting rocket boosters. What's driving the scientific community absolutely crazy is that this acceleration is happening in a perfectly controlled manner, not the chaotic bursts you'd expect from natural phenomena like comet outgassing or solar radiation pressure. The trajectory calculations show this speed increase is so precise, it's almost like someone is gently pressing the accelerator pedal on a cosmic spacecraft. Multiple observatories have confirmed the readings, ruling out measurement errors, which means we're witnessing something that challenges the fundamental laws of physics as we know them. The most unsettling part, the acceleration pattern is nearly identical to Oumuamua's, suggesting these interstellar visitors share some mysterious propulsion mechanism that we simply don't understand. Two objects separated by years and vastly different in size, both exhibiting the same impossible behavior, coincidence, or something far more extraordinary. Why scientists are freaking out. The coffee machines at observatories worldwide are working overtime because astronomers can't sleep, and for good reason. Two massive interstellar objects visiting our solar system within a single decade has shattered every statistical model we've relied on for predicting cosmic events. According to our best calculations, we should see maybe one interstellar visitor every few thousand years, yet here we are with two giants that have decided to drop by for a cosmic house call in what amounts to a cosmic blink of an eye. The probability of this happening naturally is so astronomically low that it's like winning the lottery while being struck by lightning during a solar eclipse. What's keeping scientists awake at night isn't just the timing, it's the eerie similarities between these visitors that suggest we might be witnessing the beginning of something unprecedented in human history. Research teams are frantically revising their models of interstellar object frequency, and the new numbers are painting a picture that nobody expected. Some leading astrophysicists are quietly suggesting that our galaxy might be far more crowded with wandering objects than we ever imagined, or worse, that something is actively sending these massive visitors our way. The European Space Agency has already fast-tracked 3 emergency research projects to study this phenomenon, while NASA is redirecting resources from other missions to focus entirely on these mysterious wanderers. The scientific community is buzzing with theories ranging from natural galactic cycles to artificial intervention. But one thing is certain, our understanding of the cosmos just got turned completely upside down. The alien technology debate. So, what happens when the world's most respected scientists start whispering about artificial intelligence in the hallways of Harvard and MIT? The arrival of this second massive interstellar visitor has, honestly, reignited the most controversial debate in modern astronomy. Are we looking at natural space rocks or, something far more extraordinary? While the scientific establishment tries to keep their professional composure in public, behind closed doors, heated discussions are erupting about the possibility that these objects might actually be probes from distant civilizations. The timing, the similar acceleration patterns, and those bizarre compositions are creating a perfect storm of evidence that's making even the most skeptical researchers question their assumptions. Dr. Avi Loeb, the Harvard astrophysicist who famously suggested Oumuamua could be artificial, is now pointing to this new visitor as potential confirmation of his theories. The mathematical precision of both objects' trajectories, combined with their inexplicable acceleration, is displaying characteristics that, well, some argue are more consistent with engineered systems than with natural phenomena. What's particularly unsettling is how both visitors seem to be following optimal paths for maximum solar system observation. Almost as if they're conducting a systematic survey of our cosmic neighborhood. The scientific community is split between those desperately seeking natural explanations and a growing minority who believe we might be witnessing humanity's first contact with extraterrestrial technology. Government space agencies are, for now, remaining diplomatically silent, but insider reports suggest classified meetings are happening at the highest levels to discuss the implications of what we might actually be observing. What makes this one different? While Oumuamua played cosmic hide-and-seek with us for just a few months before vanishing into the void, this colossal newcomer is giving humanity the ultimate gift: time. Unlike its predecessor's lightning-fast flyby that left scientists scrambling to gather data before it disappeared forever, this massive interstellar giant's sheer size and trajectory mean we'll have an unprecedented window of opportunity to unlock its secrets. The difference is absolutely game-changing. Where Oumuamua was like trying to photograph a speeding bullet in the dark, this new visitor is more like having a slow-moving freight train that we can study from every conceivable angle. Space agencies worldwide are treating this as the scientific opportunity of a lifetime, with multiple nations already announcing emergency funding for dedicated observation missions. The European Space Agency has fast-tracked 3 separate probe launches, while NASA is retrofitting existing satellites to focus exclusively on this cosmic wanderer. What's particularly exciting is that this object's size means we can use ground-based telescopes to gather detailed surface mapping data that was impossible with Oumuamua's smaller profile. The extended observation period will allow us to track seasonal changes, monitor its mysterious acceleration patterns over months rather than weeks, and potentially solve the riddle that has haunted astronomers since 2017. This isn't just another interstellar visitor, it's our cosmic Rosetta Stone, offering the chance to finally understand what these mysterious wanderers really are and where they come from in the vast expanse of space. The timeline. Mark your calendars because humanity is about to witness the cosmic event of the century, and missing it would be like skipping the moon landing all over again. This interstellar behemoth is currently racing toward its closest approach to our sun, scheduled for the coming months, creating a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that won't repeat for potentially thousands of years. The timeline is absolutely perfect for maximum scientific observation. We're talking about a cosmic alignment that astronomers could only dream of just decades ago. As this massive visitor swings around our sun in what scientists are calling the golden observation window, it will be positioned for optimal viewing from Earth-based telescopes and space-based instruments simultaneously. The approach trajectory means that for several weeks this object will be close enough for detailed surface analysis while still far enough away to observe safely without solar interference. What makes this timeline even more extraordinary is that the object's path will take it through multiple optimal viewing zones, giving different regions of Earth prime observation opportunities at different times. Amateur astronomers with decent telescopes will actually be able to spot this cosmic giant during its closest approach, making this a truly democratic space event where professional scientists and backyard stargazers can participate together. The European Southern Observatory has already released viewing schedules for the public, while NASA is planning live streaming events to share real-time data as it comes in. This isn't just a scientific milestone, it's a moment when all of humanity can look up at the same cosmic visitor and wonder about the mysteries of deep space together. What this means for humanity. Every generation gets one moment that fundamentally changes how we see our place in the universe, and we're living through ours right now. These massive interstellar messengers aren't just cosmic curiosities floating through space. They're revolutionary time capsules carrying the geological fingerprints of alien worlds that existed billions of years before Earth even formed. Each of these wandering giants represents a direct physical connection to star systems so distant that their light takes centuries to reach us. Yet here we are, able to touch their surfaces with our instruments and decode their ancient secrets. The implications are staggering. We're essentially conducting archaeology on objects that have witnessed the birth and death of countless stars, survived supernovas, and drifted through the cosmic void while carrying pristine samples from the far reaches of our galaxy. What makes this discovery truly transformative is that it's shattering our cosmic loneliness, proving that our solar system isn't an isolated island, but rather a busy intersection in a galactic highway filled with wandering worlds. The data we're gathering from these visitors is rewriting textbooks on planetary formation, stellar evolution, and the very nature of how matter moves through space. Future generations will look back at this moment as the turning point when humanity first began to understand that we're part of a dynamic, interconnected cosmic community where worlds regularly exchange materials across impossible distances. These aren't just space rocks, they're ambassadors from the deep cosmos, offering us our first real glimpse into the true nature of our galactic neighborhood. That's a wrap on another mind-bending journey through the cosmos. These interstellar visitors are just the beginning of what promises to be an incredible era of space discovery. What do you think? Are we witnessing natural phenomena or something far more extraordinary? Drop your wildest theories in the comments below because I absolutely love reading your thoughts. If this cosmic mystery fascinated you as much as it did me, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss our latest space revelations. Until next time, keep looking up and questioning everything. This is Simply Science, and we'll see you in the next video.